Hey there, my name's Courtney. So today I'm going to show you how I get this really smoky, dark, edgy kind of look. So if you want to see how I do it, just keep on. Come here, baby. Come here. What are you eating? What are you eating? What are you eating? What is this? I have no freaking clue. I think first I'm gonna do my brows. I'm gonna use this Anastasia. You can see this brow. What does it say? Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Granite. And then I'm gonna use this Morphe M165 kind of brow brush. So I'm just gonna barely kind of tap it in there. I don't want a lot of product on there. Just kind of line the bottom. I'm gonna bring it up at an angle here. So again, not very much product, because if I get too much on there, it's gonna look really cakey. I think that's good. I'm satisfied. I'm not trying too hard. I ain't got nobody to impress. Ain't bad. Ain't bad. You know what? We're gonna go with it for now because... So I'm gonna prime my eyes with, I think I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Porcelain Beige. So I'm just gonna like put a few dots. I'm gonna take this Real Technique sponge and I'm just gonna tap it into my eye. Just keep tapping it in. I think that looks decent. We're gonna be jumping into this Jeffree Star Cremated palette. I'm obsessed with this palette. I know a lot of people have some feels about this, but I am absolutely obsessed. I mean, the colors are just so phenomenal, so great, and they blend really, really well. So I'm just gonna start by grabbing a nice big fluffy brush. I want something that's got some volume to it. And I'm gonna dump, why do I keep saying dump? Jump into the shade Life Insurance. Definitely tap off the excess on this. You're gonna have a lot on there. Tap it off. I can see it just like coming off of this brush. So you're gonna go in very lightly, very gently in kind of the crease-ish area. So I always like to start like kind of above my crease. So I'm just gonna build that up until I'm really satisfied with it. Definitely a lot of fallout on this, but I'm not really complaining about it. I don't think it's a bad thing. I mean, with pigmented shades, you're gonna have some fallout. So next, I think I'm gonna go into the shade Solemnly Swear. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the Morphe M441. Whiskey, get your mouth off of that, please. So I'm going into Solemnly Swear. I'm gonna just lightly tap it with my brush. Get a little bit of product, but definitely tap that off. I'm gonna focus more on the actual crease this time. Just gonna keep going back and forth here until I'm satisfied. I hope that's looking good. It's really dark in this mirror, so I can't see very well. I think I'm gonna take a blending brush. This is the, Morphe E27, I think. So at this point, I'm just gonna blend together that Solemnly Swear and Life Insurance color, just to kind of help blend out the edges a little bit before I go into a darker shade. When in doubt, just keep blending. Blend your little heart out. If your eyes hurt, if your skin, your eyelids hurt, you're probably like doing too much. So like lighten it up. I think that's looking pretty feathered out there. So now I'm gonna go into, I think, the color Hearse, which is the black shade right here. But the formula of this is just on point. I really love it. This is a great black shade. Bless you, Jeffree Star. I think I'm gonna do this kind of dome shape, smaller brush. You can see kind of how small that is, maybe. It is the Morphe M321. So I'm just gonna, again, gently dip into hers just to get the tip of the brush covered. Tap off the excess, and I'm just gonna go kind of in the corner here and bring it up to the crease area. So I'm gonna kind of go in this outer V. I just love this. It just goes on so freaking well. Best black shade I've ever worked with. So just kind of keep gently building that up Start pulling it into the crease a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in with a clean brush to kind of blend it out. This is a Glamour Dolls kind of brush. So it's kind of got a little bit fluffy, kind of dome shape. I'm just gonna go in and just lightly start blending that black shade. Oh, I love that. I'll just keep blending it in. You can always build up product, but you can't really take product off of your face once it's on there. So just remember that. Blend that shit out. I'm gonna have such a smoky summer. I think next I'm gonna go in with this kind of flat brush here. I think it's the JH41 Morphe and Jaclyn Hill collection eye brush. So I am obsessed with the shimmers in this product. You can like see them shining. So I think I want to go in with this pallbearer over here in this corner. So I'm just going to take the brush flat on there and just kind of gently like sit on there to get product on one side. And then I'm just going to start applying this to my lid, kind of pressing it instead of dragging it. Like so shiny. I'm not even like, I'll usually spray my brush to put on like shimmer shades just to give them that extra pop, but this doesn't even need it. All of these shimmers I think are great. I think what I'm gonna do next is my actual eyeliner. So I've been using this Physicians Formula, what does it say? Eye Booster Waterproof Ultra Fine Liquid Eyeliner. I love this. My number one piece of advice, show no fear. Because if you go in and you're not that confident, it's gonna look like shit. So I'm gonna go in on the corner, find the spot where I wanna start, and just go straight up. Like that, just draw a line straight up. And then I'm not gonna start at the very tip of this line. I'm gonna kind of go down just a little bit and bring it back in towards the eye. So now I'm actually gonna line the actual like eye before I fill in the wing. Now the challenge is, I think the hardest part for me, because I think I have different, I know I do. I have to have differently shaped eyes. So I can always do a perfect wing on one eye, but getting it to match on the other side is just like, so we're gonna try this. Try to get the same effect on the other eye here. So I'm gonna go in, try to do the same thing, try to find the same angle. So I like to draw the like shape of the wing with my eyes open. If I do it closed, I'll open my eyes and the wing will just kind of go whoop, and kind of look droopy and thin, and it won't look like it does with my eye closed. So I do my wings with my eyes open because I have hooded eyes, so it definitely works a lot better. So you just gotta find a technique that works really well for your eye shape. Practice makes perfect with this, right? It'll work for now. I can clean it up later if I want to. Okay, so now I think I'm gonna go for the bottom lash line here. So I'm gonna take this little bitty Morphe brush here. It's got a very little rounded tip. It's the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH42. I love this for doing my bottom lashes. I think I use this basically every time for my bottom lashes. So I'm gonna go into hers and just kind of dip in there, tap off the excess, and just get really close to this like lash line here. And don't, again, put too much pressure. Just kind of placing it on there where I want. Go in with the other side. So I think I'm gonna go into Solemnly Swear a little bit, just very lightly, just to help start blending this. I really want this to be a really dramatic look. So I'm just kind of gently going back and forth, blend out that black shade with Solemnly Swear, which is still a pretty dark kind of gray color. Oh man, I love this. So I'm gonna kind of fill in the inner corner here just to lighten it up, kind of brighten it up. I don't want it to be too overwhelming. I want to have a little bit of pizzazz there. So this is kind of I think this is another old e.l.f. brush, Defining Eye Brush. So I think I might go into Death Blow first. This like white shade right here at the bottom, just to kind of set this area here for some shimmer. We'll go back in help lighten this up a little bit. Next, I'm going to go in with Diamond Ashes, which is this nice, light, kind of silvery shimmer shade. It also looks very gorgeous. I'm going to place it underneath this inner corner area to kind of help to help brighten it up. Okay, so I think for now, I'm satisfied with my eyes. They look super edgy, super dark. So I think I'm going to move on to my face now. So I'm going to use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer to prime my face. I just got this the other day. Wanted to try a new primer. I really like it. It does really well. It's very affordable, obviously. I've heard nothing but good things. So I'm just going to get this kind of where my pores are. This stupid pimple that popped up on my face like a few days ago. Like, if you cover this pimple, my skin looks actually really good for the first time in a long time. But I have this giant pimple on my face that I've been trying to get to go away forever. It's one of those ones that's just under your skin and you can't do anything with it, and it's huge, and it's obviously like right. You can't miss that. So for foundation, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. So I'm just going to place this right on this Real Techniques brush sponge. So I like to do like a couple drops per side of the face. I'm going to start tapping it on there. This is a really great foundation. I really like it. Bring it down on the neck. I mean, my goodness, just wow. Okay, so I'm gonna use this e.l.f. Perfect Finish HD powder. I just got this in the other day. I'm just gonna kind of set like my forehead area a little bit, under eye. Kind of take some of that shine away. I have not really found the perfect contour for this pale ass face, but I did find this really, like, it's like $3 shape in a box thing set. I think it's Catrice Cosmetics. I got this from Ulta. Don't judge me if this looks like freaking hideous. I'm just kind of gently brush it on in kind of a straight line, and then I'm going to try to kind of pull it up a little bit. I don't want to pull it down. I definitely don't want too much the contour to come down here in this area. I want it to go more up. So I'm going to take this, again, the e.l.f. complexion brush that I used for the powder, and I'm just going to kind of brush this out. Blend it into the skin. I need to find a good contour shade. So for blush, I'm going to use this ColourPop Between the Sheets Super Shock Cheek Matte Blush. But I'm just going to take this IT Cosmetics blush brush and just tap it in there. So I'm just going to go kind of above where I put the contour color. I guess I'm going to go in a little bit with this e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer and just kind of make sure that this area kind of looks... I should have probably done concealer before I did this stuff, but I just want to kind of lighten up this under eye. So I'm going to go in with a highlighter. So this is the highlighter that I have. It's okay. Like, this is the NYX Love You So Mochi? So what am I going to use here? I think I'm going to go in maybe with this thing right here. So this is the Morphe M524. I'm going to finish the eyes here. So I'm going to go in. I just got this as well, this Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. Personally, I love this. So it's got a nice wand here. It's definitely not as thick as the Better Than Sex mascara wand, but I mean, it just does a fantastic job of just really lifting my eyelashes. They don't look clumpy. Oh, fantastic. So I'm just going to put a little bit, not too much, on the under lashes. Don't want to forget those. Then I'm going to go in with these magnetic lashes. I got these Shine magnetic eyeliner and eyelashes kit. So I'm going to pop out one of these eyeliner things. So it's in this little tube. Really great for just taking with you, and there's 2 of them. So if you lose one, you got another one. And I'm just going to apply this over the top of my eyeliner. So get enough on the edge of this here and start. Definitely you want to get in that inner corner and make sure you have a good decent amount, but so just making sure that you kind of covered where your original liner is and just let that dry a little bit. So super easy to apply. Hopefully I didn't just get a bunch of it on, like, not too bad. Okay, so I like to just apply my eyelashes with my hands. I've never been one to use an applicator. You can if you want. I just like to kind of place it. Boom. That was easy. They look great. I highly recommend using them. So the last thing I want to do here is my lips. So I think I'm going to go in with this NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in the shade Vintage. So we're just going to start putting this on my lips. Okay. So I think this is kind of the final look. Oh, I love it. This is great. This is my final look. Hopefully it doesn't look too stupid or crazy. So I hope you enjoyed this. So if you want to see more looks like this, I have a lot of new products that are on the way to my house right now, which I think I'm going to review. So definitely subscribe to my channel if you want to see some of those. Thanks for watching.